Hello, my name is Stanley Ugagbe, and welcome to today's commentary on what is happening in the Nigerian political terrain. A former governor of Edo State, who is also a former governor of the ruling APC, has come out to say that if not for the divine intervention of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Nigeria would have been on its way to Zimbabwe, to Zimbabwe, to Zimbabwe. And people are asking, what exactly is he talking about? Now, featuring on Channels Television's program Politics Today on Tuesday, Adams Oshiomhole, who is currently the senator representing Edo North, said that when President Tinubu set out or assumed office in May 2023, his plan was to transform and rejig this country within 24 months, which is 2 years. But 2 years after, what Nigerians are getting is blame games instead of results or dividends of democracy. Adams Oshiomhole, who was trying to defend the president of this country and the ruling APC, said the country is the way it is and that Tinubu has been unable to transform the country because, in his words, the country was badly mismanaged by the previous administration. In his words, Tinubu inherited a badly mismanaged economy. And people are asking questions. Who were the architects of the previous administration? Who or what was a party that was in charge of this country in the previous administration? If my brain serves me right, just like you, I want to believe that the APC was the architect of leadership as far as the previous administration is concerned. And today, the current APC government is blaming the immediate past APC government. How interesting. You also recall that in his recent visit to Anambra State, Tinubu defended what is going on currently in Nigeria when he said that all of this is going on because he inherited a nearly irreparable treasury from the previous administration of President Muhammadu Buhari, even without mentioning his name. Because when you mention the previous administration, that is the name that comes to mind. And now Adams Oshiomhole is saying that one of the ways for us to turn things around or for Nigerians to be okay is for employers of labor to pay what he described as living wage. And people are asking, when the government itself has created a mess and the government itself is not paying a living wage, how do you expect private employers of labor to pay living wage in a country where the policies are suffocating even the employers of labor, shutting down businesses day in, day out? And people are asking, how is it that the APC, the government, the party that is currently in charge is rather interested in trading blames and apportioning blames to others instead of looking for solutions to what is currently obtainable? And now one of the things that come to mind when in relation to all of these that Oshiomhole is saying is that recent data from World Bank, recent data from UNICEF are damning. You recall that just in April here, the World Bank released data that Nigeria currently accounts for 50% of the world's poorest population. And that makes us the country with the most poor people. And the data went ahead to say that currently in Nigeria, 106 million people are living in extreme poverty. And then the data from UNICEF also said that currently Nigeria has the highest number of most malnourished children in Africa and second highest, most malnourished children globally. And you ask yourself, what exactly is going on? What exactly is going on? What exactly is the current administration of President Tinubu is doing to ensure that we come out of this quagmire? Nigerians are asking questions. The people are asking questions. At the moment, the purchase